He pushes the nail through with like force, like there was force there because my real nail came up.
Life's already tough. The last thing I need is to suffer in a spa.
I am not paying. I am not paying for these nails. Please stop following me.
Take the toilet paper. You turn it into a ball.
Bidet, bidet, bidet.
$25 for Chrome.
Hello, I was wondering, how much is it for medium chrome nails? So today we're going to be talking about fake nails or false nails, however you want to call them. In my opinion, they are evergreen and incredibly popular. Now, there are several types of fake nails available, each with its own characteristic. First is acrylic nails, which used to be one of my favorite, and it is a mixture of liquid monomer and powder polymer that harden when they are exposed to air. Second are the gel nails. On the other hand, are pre-mixed polymers that require curing under a UV light or an LED light in order for them to harden. Third is the silk wrap nails, which involve fabric wrapped around the natural nail and sealed with resin, providing a more natural look and feel. And then there's the popular press-on nails, which are pre-designed and simply adhere to the natural nail with glue. And last but not least, there is fiberglass nails. If you've tried those, I'm curious to know how your experience has been. To sum it up for y'all, the primary differences between these types of nails lie in their application as well as their durability. Now we're gonna move on to the side effects when it comes to the fake nails. Contact dermatitis is a significant concern. If you don't know what it is a condition that occurs when skin reacts to certain substances, causing redness, itching, as well as discomfort. And the chemicals used in nail applications, particularly in acrylics and gels, can trigger these reactions. Another issue that is always pointed out with super long nails is, of course, hygiene. Long nails can harbor bacteria and dirt, making them difficult to clean thoroughly. This can lead to not only infections, but other health problems. Additionally, long nails can interfere with daily activities, making simple tasks like typing or even opening containers a little more challenging. And as you can imagine, curious questions often arise about the practicality and maintenance of long nails. For instance, people always wonder how individuals with long nails manage to eat, have personal hygiene, perform household chores, or even handle small objects. And we're about to take a look.
Take the toilet paper. You turn it into a ball. You take the outsides. You make it into like a mushroom type of thing. Fuck. Okay? Front to back. No nails. Front to back. Completely protected. Clean. No dookie under nails.
You know, whenever people get questions like, how do you wipe your butt and stuff, it's a valid question, don't get me wrong, but the idea of asking a person, that's just weird, okay? But obviously, as you guys can see, I have short nails, so it's not an issue for me to, but I will say that there needs to be more households here in America that have bidets, okay? And if you think you have to have a house in order to get a bidet, go on Amazon right now. I swear it is not sponsored. It's just a more hygienic way to clean your butt, in my opinion, okay? Let's get into the next person. The two people in front of me are showing examples on how they eat food. And while we're on the topic of food, if you are in the food industry or the medical industry, please do not have long nails. It is so disgusting. A more serious case is in Oklahoma. There were 3 nurses that were investigated for the deaths of infants because of their nails. Now, they may not have been as long as this, but they were long enough to carry bacteria between the little babies, and unfortunately they passed away. So it can get very dark very quickly. So if you work in those fields, please, you do not need long nails. And if you get bullied for having short nails in those industries, just know you're saving people's lives, literally. And now, without wasting any more time, we're gonna get into the story times.
Come with me to the worst nail experience I've ever fucking had. So I did check the reviews before I came, and they had 4.3 stars and quite a good review. So as soon as I sat down, I looked to my left and I see these nasty ass buffers. These are supposed to be disposed after each client and the nail file, but they were all dirty. Then she takes the cuticle pusher and dips it in the water to clean off. Disgusting. Same thing with this. Disgusting. This is so self-explanatory to why I stopped getting wet pedicures, especially from the salons. Rinsing off instruments in the dirty water that you're putting your feet in is cross-contamination. Setting the things that you're using on people's feet on the ground is self-explanatory for cross-contamination. This is disgusting, you guys. But I'm not even shocked because I've seen worse. I'm not even gonna lie. But to do it in front of the customer is crazy. Y'all, I'm not sure what type of lotion this was, but it was definitely water-based. It left my skin so dry. It's like she put no oil on whatsoever. I mean, look at it. Look. Dry. So then, y'all, she takes the brush that she's been cleaning the skirt on my feet with to clean out the inside of the tub. I know for a fact this is done at 98% of salons. I've seen it before we get in, but to see it right here that you're doing it and then you're gonna come back in and wipe and scrub my feet off with that same brush, girl, is you fucking serious? She's over here rubbing the skin off my damn feet, y'all. There's no lotion, there's no oil, just dry feet. So this is news to me. Then she takes a nail file and begins to scrub my feet off with it. I've never seen that a day before in my life. Y'all, I swear to God, every time she went in this drawer, I was so damn scared. Like, what is next? But luckily, she was done, and I asked to go to the bathroom for the last ultimate test. Of course, there was hair on the toilet seat. The sink was disgusting. But here is what I was looking for, y'all. If you go to any back of the nail salon, you will see where they store all of their stuff. The brushes were soaking in water. Y'all, they're supposed to dispose those brushes after every use, and they obviously don't. Disgusting.
One thing I always have to remind myself is not everybody is confrontational. But when it comes to cleanliness and your health, that is a time to be confrontational. You would have sworn they were holding her hostage. She could have got up and left a review, did the video and everything. But the fact that you stayed there, was that dead skin in the beginning? Anyways, the fact that you stayed there, I'm not trying to put the full blame on her, but I would have left. But people aren't the same, so I need to understand that. Let's get into the other video.
This is your friendly reminder. When you find the perfect nail girl, y'all, you stick with her and you make it work with her schedule. I made the biggest mistake and of course waited till the last minute, only went on this one day and she wasn't working. So I went with somebody else and I was like, okay, how bad can it be? Oh my God, you guys, it was the worst nail experience of my life. I got cut not once, but twice with a nail filer. Oh my God, see, I'm bleeding. Like, manicures should not be this painful. The nails did come out okay, but was it worth it? No. Stick with your normal nail girl.
This honestly applies with any beauty treatment that you have done on the regular. I stick to my nail lady. Now, granted, before my wedding, I hadn't gotten nails done since 2019, but I've always stuck with the same lady. And recently, when I went on my Florida trip, she was not available, so I did not get my nails done. Instead, I went and got press-on nails, and that was it. And also, we always have to remember that false nails are not a necessity. Instead, they are a luxury.
It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm actually really distraught. I thought I did my due diligence. It was a lady in her home. I blame my sister. My sister is younger than me, and she was like, you have to go to an in-home person because it's better. I don't know. So I did. Here's my nails that I just paid $70 for, and I'm gonna take off tonight. Upon first glance, they don't look that bad. First of all, they're not chrome. They're really not. This was the inspiration, okay? All right, here is a close-up. They are... Hopefully that explains why I'm sobbing. And you might ask, why did I pay for them? $70. Because you could not hold a gun to my head. But I just couldn't. I could say it. And I know they're just nails, but $70. That's a lot of money. Speak on this, but now I feel like so much has happened that I need to say something. I went to a nail salon 3 days ago at this point. It was a new nail salon that I had never been to. My friend had been there one time before, and I'm open to trying new nail salons because every nail salon I go to ends up sucking. Like, I act fine while I'm in there, and then I go to my car and I cry because I hate whatever with my nails. Like, no one knows how to do nails right these days for some reason. So we walk in, immediately there's 2 slushy machines. The guy at the front is like, oh, do you want this rum, like, slushy? I am 20 years old. I am not 21, and he did not ask for ID or nothing. Like, if I could have asked for that drink, I would have gotten it, and that was my first red flag. Like, they really do not care at this place. My friend got one because she's 23, but I'm not trying to mess around with that stuff. Like, no. So they both start. We both are sitting next to each other. The lady that's doing my nails comes over. She's like, hey, is it fine if I clip your nails down? Because I had, like,
tips on. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. If you've ever been to a nail salon before, you know the proper way to cut down a long nail is to go corner, corner, and then the nail comes off. She immediately started going in the middle of every single nail. I just feel like if you work at a nail salon, you should know that cutting the middle of someone's long nail hurts them. I made it known, like, I was in a little bit of pain. I would say like, ow, or I'd pull my hand away a little bit. Like every nail, I was literally just like this. Like, I don't want to make a scene, but it's like, it hurts. So that was the first red flag with the lady that I was dealing with. Then she's like, okay, I'm gonna take your nails off now. I look across the room, there's girls like getting her nails soaked off. So I'm like, okay, bet, like, let's take my nails off. Before I even know what's happening, she has 3 of my nails on the ground. She took a fake nail tip and she's sliding it under my old nails to get them off instead of soaking them off, which, if you didn't know that, that's really bad for your natural nail beds. Like, it's damaging to your nails, which if I wanted to do that at home, I would have already come with no nails on. Like, that's not how you're supposed to take your nails off properly. For y'all to be like an actual nail salon doing this, it seems a little unprofessional. I should have left right then and there, let me tell you. But anyways, she gets to my 7th nail, this nail to be exact, my finger. She slides it off. My nail doesn't pop off like the rest of them had been, so she pushes the nail through with like force. Like, there was force there because my real nail came up. Part of my real nail came off with that fake nail, and my nail started gushing blood, obviously. So she doesn't even address what just happened. She doesn't say sorry. She's not empathetic at all. She gets up, grabs a paper towel, comes back, and just like goes like this, like puts pressure on it. And she just sits there for a couple minutes. I, being me, I should have said something, but I am so like, I feel guilty for some reason. Like, it's my fault that my nail started bleeding. So I'm trying to literally choke back tears. We're sitting here like this. My friend is sitting on this side and my nail's on this side. And she looks over. She can see the blood on the paper towels. And she's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. The manager's walking back and forth. I'm trying to really not draw any attention to her. Like, I don't want to embarrass her for some reason. I don't know. Like, mistakes happen. But it's like, you definitely could have been more gentle in that situation. Continue. She starts putting the tips on my nails, okay? Oh my God. She does my bad nail first, like the one that had like my real nail come up that was just bleeding 5 seconds ago. She puts the nail tip on and then puts glue right on top, right inside of that open wound that she just caused on my finger. When I tell you guys, she also took alcohol pad and rubbed it over. Oh my God, it burned so bad. Why would you do that? Like, I get you need to clean it, but then going immediately and putting glue in that, and it was at the top of my nail. And like, you could have put the tip a little lower or like done something else. I feel like there was other ways to go about that where like you did not need to put nail glue in my open wound, you know? So at this point, I'm literally just like sitting here, like I am trying to not cry. There's tears in my eyes. I can feel it. If someone speaks to me, I'm going to start bawling my eyes out. We get through the rest of the appointment. She does the nails. I love how the nails turned out. Like, they were really cute. Like, the shape was right. She did everything else correct. Then we leave. Of course, I tip. I act like everything's fine. I never bring it up to the manager because I just never do that. I get in my car. Honestly, I'm in a better mood because I like my nails. I like how they turn out. Whatever. I got hurt in the process. Beauty's pain, you know? I get over it. Now been 3 days. And 2 of my nails have fallen off. My nails are still connected to my cuticles. Like, there's been no grow out at all. It has not even been a week. This one was yesterday and this one was today. Putting my Air Force Ones on. I have had Air Force Ones for years. I've been getting my nails done for years. Never in my life has my nail popped off from sliding my Air Force One, like the back of my heel, sliding it on. Why did that happen? And then it happened again today. Never has that happened to me. I'm like, what are y'all using? Like, how is this not sturdy enough that I can slide shoes on? Like, this is crazy. I should go inside right now. I'm actually in the parking lot right now. It's behind me. I'm gonna go see if they'll fix my nails. They better not charge me because I'm feeling a little sassier today. I'm not gonna lie, but let's go get my nails fixed. Okay, nails are fixed. I don't know why it took an hour and a half to fix 2 nails, but it's done now.
Man, that girl's story had me stressing. I have questions. For one, if you were bleeding, you just put the nail on top regardless? Where's the care in that? And also, wouldn't that cause an infection, whether sooner or later? And then confrontation. I get it. You're not a confrontational person, but my goodness, your friend was there. Somebody, I need to start a hotline, 1-800-CALL-B, and then I will confront people for you because there is no way I would go to a nail salon, sit there and suffer. Life's already tough. The last thing I need is to suffer in a spa. Speaking of suffering, the whole suffer for beauty thing, it doesn't apply when it comes to certain things like this. Honestly, it shouldn't apply at all because why are we suffering? The economy is already in shambles. We are suffering already. There should be no other reason you should be suffering when you're supposed to be having a beauty treatment done to you. I have to remind myself that not all people are confrontational. And videos like this, you have so much energy in the car when you should have taken that same energy and given it to the people that mistreated you. We're gonna go ahead and shift gears and explore the fun side of DIY nails. Creating your own nail designs can be incredibly rewarding, and it allows for a high degree of personalization, which is what I enjoy. However, it comes with risk, especially when dealing with materials that require UV lights in order to cure, like the gel polish. Gel X is a popular DIY method that involves applying pre-shaped full cover nail tips with a gel adhesive. Now, while this may sound convenient, improper application or removal can lead to contact dermatitis and, in severe cases, even trips to the emergency room due to an allergic reaction or infection.
If your nails look like this when you paint them, you're not ready to take the step of doing DIY gel nails at home. This isn't at all to shit on beginners because everybody starts somewhere, but people are developing serious gel allergies that have lifelong health implications, and it's from improper gel use. Part of becoming a licensed nail tech is learning how to apply these nail products safely so you're not getting them on the skin, you're not flooding cuticles, because that overexposure is what leads to these allergies. These reactions are painful, they're uncomfortable, you can't ever use gel products again, and beyond that, you can have issues at the dentist, or if you ever need a hip replacement, there's a ton of different medical implications that can be affected by this allergy. To minimize that risk, get really good at applying press-ons or any kind of clear nail extension with nail glue. The application technique is extremely similar. Also, and this is important, get comfortable practicing with nail polish first, regular nail polish. You're gonna see yourself get better and better before you know it, and even if you get a little bit on your skin, get yourself into the habit of wiping it away immediately. Nail polish is like DIY nails with training wheels. Get yourself really comfortable, and then you can do your research and take that step.
I couldn't have said it better than she does. I've never actually tried Gel X nails. Like I've said, I've only done acrylic and press-ons, but press-ons are my best friend because I can pop them right off whenever I don't need them anymore. But if you are gonna be doing Gel X, please understand the dangers of UV light and how it works and how it is important to cure. And if you do DIY for yourself, not anybody else, make sure your UV light has a metal. Let me just go get it. This is my UV light that I use to do my polymer clay creations. As you guys can see how dirty it is. This metal part of it really helps with curing your nails. So make sure you have that. Do not use it without it, especially if you are doing this at home. Besides the press-on nails and me going to Florida wanting to get acrylic nails, I have stopped doing nails in general because I deal, like I said, with polymer clay. If you don't know, I actually have an art business that I run and I do polymer clay creations. I make these pretty cute charms and there are other things that I do, but that is why I have that UV light. Shameless plug. Anyway, this video you guys are seeing in front of me right now is an example of contact dermatitis and the importance of just going to a salon. And if in that salon you are experiencing a person like the lady was experiencing in the last story time, then you need to go to someone else.
This is a reminder to fully cure your nails in each freaking step. And make sure to read the freaking instructions to see if it requires 60 seconds or 90 seconds. Because I, on my last set, experienced like minimal contact dermatitis. And I'm going to show it to you. Not sure if you can see, but you see those dots around my finger? Yeah. And that's because I did not cure my full set, especially on the... I think it's the part when I was putting my fake nails with the builder gel, and what happened was I did not cure that part completely, and so when I was doing the rest of my nails, you know, that builder gel was just sitting around my skin, and that's why I had that reaction. So yeah, please fully cure each step.
Next up, we're going to be talking about cost. It is undeniable that the prices of getting your nails done has become more and more expensive depending on where you live. Back when I used to get my nails done almost every other third week, it used to be like $25 for a full set, and now it is pumped up to $45 and some even $70. Regardless of the prices, people always complain. And my thing is, please remember, it is not a need. You can live without it. It is a luxury. So if you can afford it, pay for it. If you can't, hush and get press-on nails or something. Let's get into some commentary when it comes to the pricing of nails. And also let me know in the comment section down below what state you are in if you don't have a username as in your actual name. Let me know the state and let me know how much it is to get your nails done. I am very curious.
We need to talk about the nail salons because they are getting so out of control. $25 for chrome. An extra $25 for chrome powder. Since when? I used to pay like $5-10 extra. $25 this evening. On top of the $75 charge for the fill, I used to pay like $50 for a full set. $75 for a fill plus the $25 for chrome, plus $40 for just a gel polish change on my toes, plus tip, $170 for my nails and toes. Polish change, fill, $170. I'm flabbergasted. I could understand if I had like those long crazy nails with diamonds, with designs. I just got oval, French, with chrome. And on my toes, I just got like a baby pink gel polish. And it was $170. I feel so ripped off. And normally I don't complain about prices at the nail salon because it's a service. So I'm just very like, you know, whatever it is, I want my nails to look a certain way. Like, I'm fine with it. When they charged me $25 for chrome, I was like, excuse me? Like, it was just like blatantly like, we're gonna get you because we had to stay a couple minutes late to finish your nails because the shop was closing up. I'm honestly like upset. And I don't want to let my nails like affect my mood like this, but I just can't believe I spent that much money for these nails. I mean, the chrome is honestly, I wish you guys could like truly see. It's lighter on this hand. She applied it heavier on this hand. And again, like, I'm not normally this picky. There's like a patch here that the chrome didn't grab. Like, they're not perfect nails by any stretch of the imagination. And, you know, of course I tipped the full 20% because I felt bad because she stayed late. I'm just curious what your nail salon charges for chrome because maybe this is the going rate and I'm just unaware. I know French always costs a little extra too, but they charge me $75 for the fill because I got French. So that chrome, just chrome itself, one coat of chrome on each nail was $25. So again, I'm just curious, what's the going rate for chrome? Am I just like being weird or did I get ripped off? Because I think I got ripped off, but I don't know, maybe it's time to find a new nail salon. This is my full set. I'm gonna have a full set Saturday video coming on the experience. Let me know.
Can you help me?
Hello, I was wondering how much is it for medium chrome nails?
To add chrome on top of any service is $20 more.
Okay, $20 more on top of like the basic?
Yes.
Okay, and how much would like acrylic medium with chrome cost?
We don't do acrylic, we do the dip. So our dip is $47 and then put chrome on top.
Okay, all right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yes, ma'am.
Curiosity got the best of me and I had to make that call, so the total would have been $67. So this one had good reviews as well, so I'm gonna ask them. They're a little further from the other one. Hello, I was wondering how much it is to get medium acrylic with chrome.
Do you have anything on your nail right now?
No, I don't have anything on my nails right now.
Okay, so the powder is $45 and the chrome powder will be $10 on top of it, so it will be $55.
55. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. $55. So did she get overcharged? I don't know what state she's in. Yeah, I think she got overcharged. I don't know. Now that my curiosity is fed, let's move on to the next video.
How much are you paying to get your nails done? Because I just got mine done and I paid $75 for these. $75. This is just a regular fill. It wasn't even a new set. And I got no nail art, just straight up a red nail polish. And it was $65 and then I tipped $10 more. And I'm honestly aghast. It was a new place. I just stopped in to get my nails filled and it was so much money. And I just want to know how much you pay to see if I'm being cheap or did I just get got?
Do you guys think that she was being cheap? I don't know. After hearing about the whole chrome thing, one is 67, I believe, and the other one is 55. It just varies. That was one town that I called. They were just in 2 different areas and the prices were different. So it honestly depends. I guess shop around, but also check the reviews and make sure they were good reviews.
Everyone come with me on a 6 client nail day. I came in at 11 a.m. to set up and my first client got there at around 11:50. It's going to be a long nail day today, so I made sure to eat and to mentally prepare myself. But I was excited because all of these girls are my regulars, so I know them really well. My first client of the day wanted to go with baby yellow nails, and then I did a gel flower. I added some baby pink in there, and then I also did some more gel art. Finished this set at 12:56 p.m. and I charged $75. My second client of the day came in at around 1 p.m. and we're going to be doing some short Frenchies. So far, this has been a really busy week for me. Each day has been about 5 to 6 clients. But I'm overall blessed for the amount of support and love I've been receiving lately. And I ended up finishing this set at 1:58 p.m. and I charged $55. I took a short break, and then my third client of the day came in at around 2:40 p.m. And I'm going to be doing white Frenchie nails with a crocodile print. This set also had butterflies and gems, so I went ahead and added a heart gem, and then I am doing an acrylic flower. I finished this set at around 3:44 p.m. and I charged $95. My fourth client of the day came in at around 4 p.m. and I'm going to be doing long squared hot pink nails. My girl always has to have pink nails. That is her signature look. So I went ahead and did 2 coats of that hot pink polish. I added some bling, and then I finished the set at 5:06 p.m. and I charged $85. My fifth girl came in at around 5:10 p.m. and she brought me a Red Bull and some brownies because she knew I was having a busy day, but I really did need that Red Bull. I was kind of getting tired by this point, but I was excited to do these because this was going to be a freestyle. She always lets me do whatever I want. So I wanted to do some really cute girly nails. I finished the set at 6:15 p.m. and I charged $65. For my sixth client, it was a gel set.
Those prices were chef's kiss. And I'm not sure if she's starting out or what it is, but those prices are very beautiful, okay? They're very rare in today's day and age.
This is my price chart, and these are the base prices. So base prices, basically, the girl in the last video, she got medium nails, so her base price was $60, plus $5 for cat eye gel, plus $5 for design, plus $5 for the pearls. Hope that helps.
If I was watching this video, I'd want to know, how much would it cost? Oh, like the bling like that? Oh, yeah, like if God. I came into you for just one finger. One finger is maybe like $50. Depend. It depend how long too, like. So it's like do the math, $500 for a set? More than $500. The crystal is very expensive this day. And you cannot even really get crystal no more. So I'm done. Let me finish one more. Whoa. And we're done.
Well, those were blinging and very beautiful, and $50 a nail. She's a celebrity nail artist, and yeah, those are her prices.
I got sent these for a nail price breakdown, so let's get into it. First is the length. I noticed there's French in there. If you're a nail tech, you can tell there's ombre in there. There's 2 acrylic flowers. The small acrylic flowers, I'm going to consider them 1 acrylic flower altogether. The bling on the middle finger, I'm going to consider that cuticle bling. But in the middle, there's 2 heart charms, so we're going to write that down as well. And all those small gems, I'm just going to chop it up to medium bling. And then we got 4 nails with pretty big bling. First is length, which is extra long, which I charge $75. French is $15. Ombre is $10. The 2 acrylic flowers are $10. The 1 acrylic flower would only be $5. Cuticle bling is $6. The 2 heart charms would be $6. Medium bling also $6. The 4 big bling would be $12. Now we're just going to add all that together. Some of your guys' prices are higher and some of your guys' prices are lower. My prices are my prices. And my chair's not even open to the public. I already got my list of clients. But anyways, the total for these would be $145.
Well, that was an interesting breakdown, and I was just curious to know as well. And she has a bunch of these videos. It's just interesting to see and interesting to view different prices and how they're judged. And last but not least, we're going to look into this one video.
So everybody just keeps asking how much is the nails. And you know what? We just want to lay down flat for y'all. $900, my love.
$900 for those nails. That is insane. No, I'm kidding. He did mention it is a celebrity nail artist, so I guess that's the prices. But personally, I don't care if I was rich, I would not have those nails, but clearly he loves them and they make him feel fabulous. And there's not much there to say. People are gonna spend how much they want to spend. It just depends on how you view money, how you value your nails. I would rather invest in something else. And he got me thinking that maybe I should start making charms for nails, because a lot of people love charms on their nails. I mean, I already do little gibbets for the Crocs, but why not nails? So thank you for that. I will be making more videos when it comes to nails, especially acrylic nails on your toes and people that are unlicensed. So stay tuned and I'll see you guys on the next one.